In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your very own custom first day of school chalkboard. This video is sponsored by Cricut, and I'm going to show you how to use your machine and vinyl to customize a board for your family. Here's what you'll need. Start with a chalkboard. You can pick one up in the link down in the description. You'll also need a Cricut machine of your choice. Then we're going to grab some vinyl. I chose white, that's really going to pop on that black chalkboard, and then purple, green, and orange. Again, you can customize the colors for this project. We're going to start over in Design Space. The first thing you want to do is create a rectangle the size of your chalkboard. Then create some grid lines to make those different spaces in different categories on your board. Then we're going to add a banner to the top. The item number for this is down in the description. I'm going to pull it apart and only use the pieces that I want. Then I'm going to change the color of each of these flags to match that original vinyl that I showed you. I'm going to lay out the whole design here in Design Space so I know exactly what it's going to look like when I'm done. I'm going to type out the words using a nice font, and then I'm going to offset those words. Offsetting allows me to add the white vinyl to the back so that bright purple, green, and orange colors can really pop. I'm going to lay out my whole design here with all the different words. Now, when you make your own, you can change these words up. You can even add your child's name to the top. Now, before cutting, we want to make sure to hide that big chalkboard box because we don't want to cut that. Now, my items are all separated by color here, and I'm going to move them around so I can really be economical with my vinyl here. You might need a longer mat for some of these cuts, or if you're using a newer machine, you can get smart vinyl that cuts even longer than the machine that I'm using here. So once I have everything laid out, I'm going to hit Make It. Make sure my Explorer Air 2 is set to vinyl, and I'm going to cut everything out. The next step is weeding. I'm going to slowly pull the excess vinyl off and then use a weeding tool to get out the middles of all those letters and all the other images. To prep the board, I'm going to use a little rubbing alcohol and just wipe everything down. This is going to ensure that the vinyl adheres really well. Now I'm going to set up my grid, just like I had in Design Space. Using a ruler and some washi tape, I'm going to mark off where each of those white lines is going to go. I'm going to do this on both sides of the board. Then I'm just going to pull the white lines off of the backing and lay them down on the board. No need for any transfer tape or anything for this step. Just go slow and make sure everything's lined up really well. I'm going to add the horizontal lines and the vertical lines. Now, using a piece of transfer tape, I'm going to pull it off and grab the white backing of that banner. It's a little hard to see right here, but I'm going to pull it off the vinyl backing and transfer it over to the chalkboard. I'm going to line it up real well right on top there. Use a scraper tool to push it down really well, and then pull that transfer tape off. Now you can reuse this piece of transfer tape for your whole project. So repeat that process with all three colors of flags for the banner, and then we're going to move on to all the words and titles that go below it. This is a project that, using your Cricut, you can customize completely. Fill in whatever words you want, use whatever colors you want, and then grab a chalk marker and customize this for back to school year after year. Cricut makes this a really fun and easy project. So let me know down in the comments, are you ready to make your own back to school chalkboard? Do you have any other questions? Type them down below. And while you're there, consider subscribing. I am here every week with brand new, simple, inspiring projects. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.